draw against Georgia, and that was played earlier on yesterday at 4 p.m. But after this, I want us to take a look at, the top scorers of the tournament so far. Cedric, when you take a look at the top scorers, we expected familiar names to be here by the end of match day 2. But these are not your familiar names. The top scorers that you have, Georges Mukadze, who's from Georgia. You have Jamal Musiala with 2 goals also, and Shranz with 2 goals. Did you expect it to be like this?
No one actually, apart from Jamal Musiala.
We expected to see Hurricane here.
Apart from Jamal Musiala, anyone will tell you that, well, Musiala has been actually breathing fire. Yes. Musiala has been breathing fire, and you could see the urge of actually this young kind of player coming into a bigger tournament like Euro, having graced World Cup. Yes. And anyone would like to see him actually on the scorecard. Yes. But the biggest surprise comes in the likes of Ivan Shiranzi, the Slovakia. Yes. Remember, this is a team that no one would have even given that kind of opportunity of producing a top scorer at the round of 2. They equally have good players, the likes of Labotka. They have the likes of Milan Skriniar in that particular team, but that does not qualify Ivan Shranzi coming in as among the 3 top scorers.
For Georgia.
Yeah, it's another surprise, given that Georgia actually is gracing for the debutant in Euro, and it literally doesn't really tell a story of how Euro is being oiled up. Yes. Remember, people would actually put scores on Hurricane. They will put scores on Cristiano Ronaldo. Yes. They will try and as much as they can to associate goal scorer with those names. But this is not the same. And that's the beauty of the tournament. How the tournament actually boils up and how the tournament pans out, it becomes so much harder. You might be so surprised that these guys, if they go ahead and maybe record 3 or 4 goals at the end of the group stages, they might be the top scorer of the tournament, because we have the history of the tournaments growing harder as it grows within the tournament. The higher you go, the harder it becomes.
Yes, so let's take a look at the groups. How are the groups so far after the completion of match day 2? We begin with Group A. Yes, Group A, Germany 6 points. They're already into the next round of the competition. Switzerland 4, Scotland have 1, Hungary yet to record a point. Let's go to Group B. And in Group B, you have Spain through to the next round of the competition. 6 points, Italy 3, Albania 1, Croatia 1. That is Group C. In Group B, Group C, take a look at Group C and how it is so far. England 4 points, Denmark 2, Slovenia 2, Serbia 1. That is Group C. Group D, also a group that is very, very interesting. Netherlands have 4 points, France have 4, Austria have 3, Poland yet to register a point in the group. Group E is also very, very interesting. You have Romania 3 points, Belgium 3, Slovakia 3, Ukraine 3. A very interesting group that you have right there. And then Group E, of course, Portugal already to the next round of the competition. Turkey 3 points, Czech have 1 point, and Georgia have 1 point. So I want us to get into the fixtures that we have for the day, and Cedric will be breaking this down for us. And Scotland will be taking, we begin with the Scotland. They will be playing today. Scotland will be in action today, and it's in Group A. They will be taking on Hungary. Scotland have a point, Cedric, in this competition. What are you expecting from this fixture?
They need 3 points actually out of this if they want to go. And remember, we also have a room of the best losers. They managed to accumulate 4 points in the group stages. Chances are very high that they will be actually gracing the round of 16. And they need to play with some purpose. They need to play with the form of what the fans and the EPL's lovers are actually associating them with. It's not that a team that will convince, any pundit will tell you that it's not a team that will convince anyone, but fans actually who are really been following EPL will tell you that Scotland is a better team, given the name that Scotland is bringing, the likes of McTominay, the likes of Billy Gilmore, bringing into this particular team who actually picked an injury, and it's quite unfortunate to a kind of a player. Scotland, Lucy, that's a kind of a player. But what Scotland need to know that today match is a do or die. If they happen to pick a draw, they will be bolting out of the tournament. If they happen to win, they will have to wait until the last minute, and then their fate will be decided on a best losers.
The hosts are through to the next round of the competition, but again, they will be playing today. They are taking on Switzerland, the second place team in that group. What are you expecting this time between Germany and Switzerland?
See, on their their road towards this particular tournament, they were not quite convincing. I don't literally know if it was a kind of a tactical, a psychological approach, because most of us, including even me, we had ruled German out given the result that they were actually posting towards the tournament. All of their build-up matches were, if I may say, disastrous. And again, they have come into the tournament and tried to redeem themselves. They are playing good soccer. They have really brought the A German that we associated with in the yesteryears. Remember the German of 2014 that actually trounced Brazil. This is now the German that we know. Their solid back four is really working for them, transiting into the midfield. And then their forward line actually is oiling up everything, being actually controlled by the Kai Havertz of the Arsenal. Remember, no one knew that Jonathan Tah will pair up with Rudiger, the centre-back, and play a very magic that they are playing. Mittelstat, who's playing actually the full-back three, actually came in and tried to give in what Ram would not have given to Germany in World Cup.
So
and
this is how
that they needed.
Germany are through. Who's making it through, Cedric, after today?
I still foresee Germany and Switzerland actually, because remember
that is what you said when the tournament began.
Switzerland are on 4 points. And here they will be in to frustrate Germany to just pick a 1 point, and they will be quite sure that they have really succeeded in this.
Let's go to the other fixtures. This will be played tomorrow. Now we'll have Spain, Croatia will be taking on Italy. It's a do or die match for Croatia, Cedric.
It's a big game, and I'm quite saddened with this Croatian team. It's a team that actually has given us all that we needed. Starting from 2018, it has carried all those names that has really been stuck onto our tongues. Anytime we wake anyone up as following the game of soccer, we'll actually give the lineup of Croatian team, and they have names, like Brozovic, Kovacic, Modric. These are the good names that we have associated ourselves with, those guys who have been following. But coming to a tournament like this, coming from World Cup quarter-final and you come to Euro and you crash out of group stages, that's not actually okay. Guys will try to put all the cards of edge and everything to this, but edge here is actually not working out. If the edge was something to go by, then Portugal will have crashed out. Remember, the Portugal centre-back is being controlled by a 41-year-old. This is an Croatia that does not have any 40 player in it. They need actually to come up and show us what we have associated them with.
Yes, the other fixture will see Spain take on Albania.
The team that actually never gave us a chance to talk about was Albania. But you see what it has been done. But remember, it is quite unfortunate that it's facing a well-oiled Spain. And this Spain that anyone that would not associate it with the tournament, because it has always been crashing out of the tournament in the penalty stages, it's the Spain that has now started giving us goals in the open play. If they happen to kill this game in the open play, they will have to go. But if they take this game to a slow pace, and I know they might maybe try to rest some of their players, but also their bench is still quite stronger, because anyone that comes from the bench will still give the tiki-taka kind of the soccer that we have associated Spain with.
Group B, Spain 6 points. They're already through to the knockout stages. Italy 3, Albania 1, Croatia 1. Aside from Spain, who's going through?
Still put my cards on Italy and Spain to go through. Italy just need to get 1 point out of their remaining match, and they will be on 4 points. Albania and Croatia, chances are 50-50. And again, being in a game of soccer, because Croatia is on 1 point, if it comes and hit maybe Italy, it can as well as maybe bring my joy back. Because if it happened to get 4 points out of this, then it's quite sure. It's quite sure that it will be going to round of 16.
What if Albania gets up 3 points against Spain?
Those are just kind of a team that will have come in to spoil the game. And again, that's not the beauty of a tournament. You have an underdog upsetting the so-called powerhouses. That actually brings in a different kind of angle of conversation. That's not the conversation that we want in a tournament. If Albania happens to go, it will give us more to talk about.
Yes, predictions. Switzerland, Germany, who's winning?
German.
Then you have Scotland in action. This is Switzerland, Germany. You've said Germany is winning this tie. Scotland, Hungary.
That's a hard tie, given the kind of player that both this team. I presume a draw.
A draw. Yes, and in Group B, the two fixtures that will be played tomorrow. Croatia, Italy, who will be winning?
Hard to call.
Yes.
A draw.
Croatia, Italy will be a draw.
A draw will prevail.
And Spain, Albania.
Spain will win against Albania.
Spain will win against Albania. Thank you very much, Cedric Msumba, for your insights on what is happening at UEFA Euro 2024 taking place in Germany. We have a couple of teams that have already sailed through to the quarterfinals, and we'll be waiting for the final matches in the group stage to see which team will be in the knockout stages. That is where we wrap up Scoreline this afternoon. My name is Robinson Okenye. Enjoy the rest of the viewing.